All right, hi again. I'm here at the EPA for day 2. I got official permission from the director to shoot in front of the big logo, so I'm allowed to be here now. It's pretty neat what's going on here. We're working together. They brought together a team of about 15 scientists, of whom I'm one, to look at the research they're doing in this field called sustainable and healthy communities. It's one of the areas of their research program, their Office of Research and Development. And it's neat. They're doing a whole lot of projects that are directly relevant to the things we're talking about in the class. So, for example, they have this one project building out a thing called the Human Well-Being Index, which is looking at how you would go about measuring well-being. So we had a really interesting chat about Maslow and Max Neef and some of the people who you'll be hearing about in Bonnie Nardi's lecture. They have a project called EnviroAtlas, which is a mapping tool which has lots of different layers of potentially interesting data sets that are all geolocated. They have a structured decision-making tool called Daisies that's pretty neat. And so what we're doing is we're finding out about all of the stuff they're doing here and helping guide the strategic direction of the work they're doing. So it seems to be a really neat opportunity to influence the direction of what seems like a really important part of the EPA. And one thing that I've noticed more broadly, and my sense for what the EPA was, I don't know, as I was growing up and even not that long ago, was that it was primarily focused on sort of toxic things in our ecosystems and how to clean up those toxins. And it turns out that was a big chunk of what the EPA was about up until I think around 7 or 8 years ago. And around that time, there's a new director who was appointed by Barack Obama who shifted the focus so that now the EPA has a large sustainability focus, trying to look at ways in which it can support efforts to have people in the U.S. live more sustainably. And so the Sustainable and Healthy Communities Subcommittee, which is what I'm part of, is a big part of that effort. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an update and say hello. I hope you're having a nice time back in California. Bye.